Lemonade, please. I guess Beyonce pulled a Beyonce and dropped her 6th studio album, Lemonade, exclusively to Tidal last night on April 23rd. It was released through Parkwood Entertainment and was accompanied by a 60-minute HBO special video, which is also included on the Tidal download. It is described as a hip-hop and soul album and features guest vocals from James Blake, Kendrick Lamar and The Weeknd. This time the album does have an album cover and it is right here. It is Beyonce looking down with what appears to be like a fur coat on and like those braids that she had in the Formation video. I think it's one of those covers that really does speak 1,000 words. There's a lot of hidden meanings in this album, a lot of really important messages to this album. I feel like the cover can kind of portray those messages in one way or another. So what does the album actually sound like? It's a mixture of a range of different genres, predominantly hip-hop and soul, and the presence of these genres are really heavy on this album. But I mean, breaking it down to genres, there's a lot of ballads on there, like for example Pray You Catch Me and Sandcastles, and she's using those vocals on this album. There's a lot of different layers to the vocals, there's a lot of feathering to her voice, a lot of the belting. I think she killed it with these ballads. But there's a lot of other key little genres in there that Beyonce has kind of experimented with. You've got the track Hold Up, which is like a hip-hop calypso track, and I like that calypso feel because it really does bring you back to Beyonce's roots. Don't Hurt Yourself is such a powerful track, it's got a lot of force behind it and it's kind of got a really nice rock and roll feel to it. Daddy's Lessons, there's a lot of country on that track with a lot of country guitars, and towards the end she plays with a bit of gospel on the track Freedom. Predominantly the album is taken over by hip hop. Tracks like Sorry, 6 Inch and the one that we've already heard, Formation, those are really hard hitting hip hop tracks. There's a lot of hip hop bops on this track that really help you move your body to, and I think that this album is structured really well. There's a lot of really nice genres in here that she's played with that she hasn't done before, and as a piece of work I feel like it's one of Beyonce's best. Now, the meaning behind this album, you really do need to focus on it. It's not one of those albums where you would catch it straight away. I think there's a lot of relatable themes on this album, but I feel like you need to watch the video to really understand what the album is all about. The main theme of the album is women, strong, independent women, and the journey that women go through life. And it's one of those topics that I don't feel is covered as in depth as this in the music industry. The album flows as sort of a journey. There is a reason to the order of the track listing. It starts off going through a relationship, the feelings that a woman gets in a relationship, and she really lists off every single feeling. She lists off love, how she feels at the beginning of the relationship. She lists off like the struggles within a relationship, being cheated on in a relationship, knowing that the person that you love is being dishonest to you, that feeling of anger once you find out that that person you love is cheating on you, like wanting to literally kill the person that they're cheating on you with, and just that feeling of letting that go, subsiding it, and how you have to accept things sometimes and being with someone again. It's a really relatable topic. I feel like the way Beyonce did it though isn't as, say, relatable as Adele is. I think Adele's was a bit more simple. It's going to help a lot of people in those relationship issues. I think there's going to be a lot of tracks where people are going to listen to just to get that empowerment in a relationship, but the message isn't as black and white. It involves a lot of thought to uncover the message of Lemonade. But then as the album continues and breaks away from the relationships, she kind of touches upon female empowerment, which I love. The title of the album, Lemonade, I feel is a very clever one. It was given to her, the inspiration was given to her by Jay-Z's grandmother, I think her name's Hattie, and she gave Beyonce a quote saying, "I was handed lemons and I made lemonade." And I think that's a really strong mantra because I feel like women are handed a lot of lemons in their lives and they have to deal with a lot of shit, especially in relationships. Women are the ones that are predominantly cheated on, that they have to go through accepting the way things are just because men tell them that it's that way. Women kind of feel ruled in a relationship because of men and they feel trapped in a relationship. I think it's time to show that women aren't as weak as people think they are. They are the other half of the relationship. They also have a big say in the relationship, especially women in minority cultures. I can speak on behalf of like Mediterranean women. I find that women are kind of like trapped in a relationship, and because of their culture they can't really escape. They just deal with being cheated on. They get those lemons and they make that lemonade and they get on with their life. And if anything, that shows that women are really, really strong creatures. What do I personally think of the album? Well, I'm still waiting for Sasha Fierce Beyonce to come back. I know that's such a really basic answer, but The genres that she's played within this album aren't really my thing at all. I mean, I listened to it a few times and I kind of got the message of it. I really love the message of the album. I really stand by that the message of this album is literally pure gold, and I love the way Beyonce has conveyed it. But the music itself isn't really my taste. I didn't really say that I enjoyed this album and I was really excited for it. So Beyonce, if you're watching, give me a bit of that Sasha Fierce, like Halo, Sweet Dreams, please, please. Please. Favorite and least favorite tracks, I still have to say my favorite track is Formation. I feel like that's the most upbeat one that I did really enjoy. The other tracks I really do like All Night actually. I think that's a close second. That's a really good track. Least favorite track is Daddy's Lessons. I'm not really a fan of country music at all, and this is too country for me. I didn't really quite click with this track. I didn't really click with most of the album, to be honest. Nonetheless, just because I don't appreciate it doesn't mean anyone else will. I think it's going to perform really well for Beyonce. Anything she seems to do turns to gold, so I do wish her best of luck, especially because of the message of the album. As a body of work, this could be her best. She's played with a lot of genres, it's produced really, really well, and I wouldn't be surprised if she kind of saves Tidal with it. So I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Beyonce's new album, Lemonade. I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate because I'm not really a fan of the music. But I love the album's message, like, don't get me wrong. But yeah, if you enjoyed my review, or if you agree with me, let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!